The View, in trying to defend Biden, end up defending Trump. Joy has this massive self-own, proves she's a loser, and Navarro proves that the whole show is compromised because she went to a Joe Biden fundraiser this week. ABC and The View are in bed with Joe Biden, so you can dismiss everything they say.
Is reported to have used salty language while talking about Donald Trump behind closed doors. I don't know what the big surprise is. I mean, we've seen this with him before. Watch the clip.
President of the United States of America, Barack Obama.
This whole segment does not exist to do anything but try to rebrand Brandon, to try to give Biden some kind of cool with the kids, and that, hey, he cusses behind the scenes. He's cool. He's one of you. Remember, this is a corpse. They will not show you him walking around, the decomposing Joe Biden. They will not show you an actual clip of him today.
Do you think inflation is a political liability ahead of the midterms?
That's a great asset. More inflation. What a stupid son of a bitch.
Joy's going to laugh at this, but that is really shows Joe Biden's true character. When he cusses, he is a dirty, rotten, evil man.
Searching for a word.
Okay, personally, I think using bad language helps keep you young. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
And let's face it, Trump would make Mother Teresa curse up a cup of storm because he's so annoying and difficult.
He's so annoying and difficult. And she's saying that that's what causes people to cuss. She's saying they're justified. I just want to say, all these women end up defending Trump. Remember, Trump is being in trouble for mean tweets, for having a foul mouth. Trump is so coarse and crude that he must be. And now they're going to Joe Biden. No, you need to talk more like how we described Trump to win. See the weird kind of schizophrenia of The View? They're owning themselves.
Okay, so does Biden need to show more of this kind of fire on the campaign trail? Because I think it works for him.
So I just saw him
Here's where Ann Navarro admits that she and her husband went to a Biden fundraiser, which, by the way, The View might as well be called the Democrat Party and Biden's marketing wing.
I just saw him on Tuesday. He was in Miami doing an event, and the host of the event invited me to come. And I wanted to go see him because we hear so much that he's like on his deathbed and he's like, so frail. So I was like, okay, let me go see what Joe's looking like. And Joe's looking good. And Joe's sounding good.
Yeah.
And Joe's ready for a fight.
Do you believe her that Joe Biden is looking good? Is Ann Navarro a truth teller? Does she have the credibility to convince you that Joe Biden looks good and sounds good? Let me know in the comments below if you believe her.
And what he kept calling Trump is what I think Trump hates the most: looser.
Looser. Now, why would looser be? Is it because Trump is so loose? He's a loose cannon, that she would think he'd be so bothered by her calling him a loser?
And he, in fact, is a loser. He lost the election. He lost in court.
Oh, loser. And as she's saying, he in fact has lost in court. Those are political. That's not a fair game. That wasn't designed to be, a fair justice or a testing of assets. That was a political hit. So by design, he was supposed to lose those. You dummy.
But I'll tell you what happened today that I think we should highlight. We got 353,000 jobs added to the economy in January, nearly twice as many as was the median forecast.
She got her talking points from the Democrat Party. She's doing unemployment numbers.
I completely agree that he should, be Joe. We know that this is Joe. This is how he speaks behind closed doors. It's not even behind closed doors anymore. This is how he speaks.
Because his dementia is so set in, he can't keep it behind closed doors anymore. it's starting to spray out.
I used to think that certainly the president should have a little more decorum, and I tend to like that. And I also used to think
They never do, though. I mean, Lyndon Johnson used to talk to people while he was on the toilet
I'm thinking
bowl.
about Barack Obama and his eloquence. But I will say, I used to think people that used cuss words had less of a vocabulary.
Yeah, not true.
And it's, you taught me that.
That's right.
Because Joy cusses all the time. And so Joy sent me a study, and the study says that it's not, swearing is a sign of honesty. Cursing is a sign of intelligence, and that swearing is also a sign of verbal superiority. She sent that to me.
That's right. It's true.
I just want to apply what they said to Trump. Cursing is a sign of its superior verbal intelligence.
Swearing is a sign of honesty.
The Democrats have to now decide whether they will continue defrauding the public with ridiculous bullshit.
Joy Behar and The View agree that Trump is more intelligent now than Biden.
Cursing is a sign of intelligence.
They want to go in and raise the price of oil because we have nobody in Washington that sits back and said, you're not going to raise that price. You understand me?
That's all they're saying in public. They would never apply this to Trump. Remember, she's going like, he's terrible, he's terrible. But we saw it. We documented it here. She just now self-owned. And I'm Doug in Exile.